sensor work. The Hall sensor is basically a proximity sensor, that how it work. A contactless means non-contact sensor as well as the contact sensor. So non-contact sensor are those sensors which are used. 1 minute. The contact. So the contact sensor are those which are connected to the external environment. So the touch means one sensor is touch with the physical environment, and non-contact sensor are those which are not touch with the physical environment. If you think about infrared sensor is also a non-contact type of sensor. But if you think about the sensor like the proximity sensor, it is also a non-contact type of sensor. The other sensors are contact type sensor. As for example, if you use the thermometer for temperature measurement, it is a contact type sensor. But the laser type sensor for temperature sensor is non-contact type of sensor. In present days, due to the COVID, all are used the non-contact type of sensor. But in traditional way, we use the thermometer, and for contact, it is also a contact type of sensor. So ultrasonic sensor is basically a non-contact type of sensor. So if you go through the working of a ultrasonic sensor, then you can see that the sensor is end is the sensor housing. The sensor housing is basically it hold the whole components. Actually, if you see, it is a square types. I just show you the ultrasonic sensor. Ultrasonic sensor. So I think you see the ultrasonic sensor which is shown here. So one part is the transmitter and the receiver. The one is used for transmitter and other is used for the receiver. So it transmits the please mute yourself. Please mute. Beneath, please mute. ES20073. Please mute. So the ultrasonic sensor, the one for transmitter and other for receiver, and its name is HCSR04. HCSR04. HCSR04 is, so the one end is the sensor housing. So it is covered with a metallic cap. So sensor housing is the total protection. Then the internal is the metallic housing. So it is a total part of metals, and the internal is the acoustic absorber, the sound absorber, because it can be reflected back. So this is the main part of the design, is the main part to avoid echoes, because it measure the measure the intensity of the sound, and based on the intensity of the sound and the time, it calculate the distance. I say that the intensity because if it is the low amplitude, then it not able to detect, detect the signal. So in actually ultrasonic sensor is a consist of different parts. The different parts are basically the resin. The resin is a good component which is used to absorb the sound, absorb the ultrasonic vibrations. So the ceramic transducer, the another part is the ceramic transducer. So resin is actively participate for capturing and the echoing of the signal, echoing of the vibration, and the ceramic transducer is from this vibration is the capture the sound signals, and the acoustic absorber. The acoustic absorber is basically absorb the sound ultrasonic vibrations, and the metallic uh, housing that provide a support, then the sensor housing to packing. Actually it is a nothing but a packing type of system. So the next part